time I watched them, and it was him, Lamar Murray, and a couple other guys on that University of Cal basketball team. There was a very good team. They wasn't title contenders, but they were a team that could definitely do some damage in the tournament. And then they showed a secondary stat of when they get in the last 6 minutes of the game, Jason Kidd was an 89 to 90%. There go G Money, he back. Welcome back, bro. He was an 85 to 90% free throw shooter when the game was on the line. It's just like anybody else, like Jordan. Jordan won a 3-point shooter, but y'all down 3. Who you getting it to? Jordan. So yes, stats tell you, they give you a peek at who it is. I'm gonna give you another example. Statistically, all right, man, good to hear, man. I'm glad you safe, brother. Glad you safe. My dude is absolutely. Stats don't tell the story all the time, and that's why I fucks with you. Thanks, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man. I'm not a stat dude because look, the stats tell us Karl Malone better than Chris Webber. No way, no how, under no circumstance. The stats tell us Karl Malone better than KG. No way. The stats tell us Karl Malone better than Rasheed Wallace. I ain't trying to hear neither one of those things. Statistically, Brett Favre is better than John Elway, Joe Montana, who else? Dan Marino. But there's no way in hell if you had the opportunity to get either one of those dudes or Brett Favre, you would get them. So I use stats for certain instances, but again, when you look at EJ Manuel could potentially be a John Kitna with the right coaching. I really believe with proper coaching, Dak Prescott will be a much better version of Joe Flacco. That's what I'm talking about. See, like I was saying early part of the show, Mo, when you're looking at these football players, yeah, Dak Prescott and Cam Newton don't fit the mold. Like, I was listening to an interview with Drew Bledsoe yesterday, and Drew Bledsoe was like, hold it, I might take Malone over Rasheed, maybe in the draft, to be honest, but not today's game. Now, you know what? I'm not taking them, never. Because, look, okay, Mo, here's the thing. If you remove John Stockton from Karl Malone's life, who would you take? In any era in NBA, if you take John Stockton out of that man's life, he fuck around not score. That man is Charles Oakley with a 40-yard dash. That's all he was, man. He was an athletic Charles Oakley. Or how about this? What was his go-to move? Rasheed Wallace had the drop step, fade away, up and under, layup. He could pull up for the 3. Karl Malone could do the pick and roll. I ain't hearing it, man. You remove John Stockton from that man's life, it's a whole nother situation if you ask your boy. That's just me, man. I mean, I understand a lot of people like Karl Malone. I'm just not a fan. I'm just not impressed at all. I think the man is a windsock when it comes to this whole situation. He's media hype, man. He's Brett Favre. He's a yeah. No. Because, here you go. Before you ever heard the two words strung together, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan had won 2 championships. Remember, his first 2 championships came with Avery Johnson. So now, man, remember, Tim Duncan had already won the championship, and they was talking about trading Tony Parker and trying to get Jason Kidd until he showed out and fucked Jason Kidd up in their finals that year, remember? So now, man, Tim Duncan, okay, and let's just use that. Even though I know you're not saying Tim Duncan is greater than, Karl Malone is on his level, but again, Tim Duncan, face-up jumper off the glass. Tim Duncan, jump hook left and right. Tim Duncan, up and under. Tim Duncan, drop step. What was Karl Malone doing? Pick and roll. That's all I'm saying, Mo. That's all. Him, Brett Favre, Karl Malone, and Peyton Manning, on paper, they Hall of Famers. When you watch the game, when you watch the game, what do you see? You see some dudes who choke like a motherfucker. You choke like a slut in a hotel room, or choke me. I'm telling you, man, these dudes are not on it, man. I don't see, everybody love them. We've been told that they're great, but you cannot tell me you remove John Stockton, or you know what? If they wasn't running the pick and roll, I'm telling you, man, what's his go-to move? To give it to him and he fade away no. A fade away jump shot is not a go-to move. I'm sorry. A go-to move is Kevin McHale. That's them go-to moves. Kareem, go-to move. Who is Ewing in today's NBA? Ewing in today's NBA. Whoa, that's a tough one, Mo. That's tough. Let me think about that. I don't think it's a Patrick. The closest you can get into a Ewing and today's NBA is Joel Embiid. But Ewing wasn't shooting threes, but he was shooting that 18, 19 footer. He was shooting that 18, 19 footer. 16, 17 footer. He went on 18, 19. He's shooting that 15, 17 footer. So I guess Joel Embiid, Patrick Ewing was big and stronger than most people. Not very, very athletic. Had that 5 jumper, kill you in the post, playing some defense. I guess that was it. But that's not but Mo, that's not a move. Any pro should be able to hit a 16-foot jump shot. Okay. Okay. Let's rack it up. Let's rack it up. We said KD, Chris Webber, Rasheed Wallace, Karl Malone. Okay. Which one of them couldn't hit that off the mid-range off the glass? All of them was tearing it up, man. All of them was tearing it up. Now, all of them, well, Rasheed and Chris could pass better than Rasheed, Chris and KD could pass better than Karl Malone. Check to those three. Back to the basket. Without the point guard. Just 8 seconds on the clock. Dump the ball into KD. Dump the ball into Rasheed Wallace. Dump the ball into Chris Webber. And dump the ball into Karl Malone. Are you as confident with Karl Malone, with the ball in Karl Malone's hands, as with those other three? There it is. That's my question to you. Are you as comfortable? I don't think so. Now, and then they were better free throw shooters than him. Duncan not in that conversation because Duncan better than all of them. It's hands down. It's not even a conversation. They were better free throw shooters than him. All of them killed it. Only reason Chris Webber is potentially not a champion is because a rogue referee cost him his shot. Let's not forget that. So I ain't gonna, hey man, Karl Malone, Brett Favre, and you know what? I call them the supervisors. Everybody in the world had a supervisor who you was already working somewhere. Ibaka or Ewing. Ewing, easy, man. Ibaka too inconsistent, and I can't build a team around Serge Ibaka. I'm taking Bosh over Karl Malone. Bosh got that D. He can rebound equally as well. He can back into the basket. He can pop that thing. Who was up in Toronto when he was, before recently? Nobody has had as many games games won in a single season but Chris Bosh. Not even the great Vince Carter. I'm taking Bosh over the man. Ibaka has better game and Ewing's more dominant. Yeah, but see, the difference is you pulling him out of his element. Serge Ibaka is good in this NBA. I wouldn't say he got more game though. He's good in this NBA because everybody asked to shoot threes. But if you had to give it to him and put somebody with some D on him, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, I agree. I'm with that. Okay, I reach with Ibaka, but Bosh. I would say Bosh is more dominant than Ewing. It's better than Ewing, but I would put him in front of Karl Malone. It might be my Karl Malone bias. I don't have a problem with I will admit it, but I'm not impressed with the mailman. He's a stat stuffer. Come on, man. You got John Stockton literally on a fast break, slow down, look back, and get a man the ball for a dunk. He probably, out of the 30-some thousand points, I bet he got about 4,000 points off that. Off just that over a 20-year period. Is he resilient? Yes. Do he get points for lasting a long time? Yes. But I'm talking about give your big man the ball and tell him to do his thing. He can't do that. I'm sorry. Karl Malone cannot do that, Mo, in my opinion. I didn't see him do it. And he consists. See, another issue I got with him is this. When you a superstar, damn, where you at, G Money? My issue with him is this. LeBron James lost a bunch of times in the finals. But you can point your finger directly at LeBron one time in the finals. Michael Jordan lost in the playoffs a bunch of times. But you cannot point the finger directly at there you go. I agree. In all honesty, Malone is Big Baby Davis and Kendrick Perkins with better offensive game. I would agree with you. Yes. But the difference is Kendrick Perkins can play defense, the mailman can't. Damn, you in the A? And it's cold? Damn, that's crazy. That's bananas. But in GA, and you ain't say you was in A, you said you was in GA. You could be anywhere in Georgia. But I would go as far as to say Kendrick Perkins, and I'm not gonna call a man a bum, Mo. But I'm not gonna give him all these props that everybody be shooting at the man like he the second coming. Cause he's not. He's not Charles Barkley. He's not Kevin McHale. You know what, man? This gonna sound like I'm tripping, but he's not Terry Cummings, man. That man is not Terry Cummings. And he was exactly. Truth be told, the man was dirty as fuck, man. Shooting elbows and all that old goof ass shit. I'm not rocking with Karl Malone, man. I would, if you gonna give him the career consecutive game achievement award, we're gonna have to go ahead and say Karl Malone the man. We're gonna have to demonstrate like that. But I'm not demonstrating with Karl Malone on this man. It's the man side of the game. I'm just not with that, man. I'm not gonna do that. Now, even though we talking basketball right now, I got a question for everybody in the chat room. Here's my question: will this be the first Super Bowl that the bromide is defense wins championships? Will this be? Oh wow, he crumbled David Robinson. Oh damn, David Robinson was soft as shaman, man. You know why I don't like David Robinson, Mo? I don't like David Robinson because you got to go back to Blog Talk and check out my interview with Scoop Jackson. It's about 3 hours. It's about 2.5 hours long, man. But Scoop was getting it in that night. Even Scoop said David Robinson was an intellect playing basketball. Basketball didn't mean a lot to David Robinson. I'm not saying that basketball should be the end all be all and everything that's important in your life. But if being that dog ain't on your menu, you can't be in this game. And David Robinson, I believe, played basketball because he was 7 foot tall and extremely athletic. If David Robinson would have been 6'1", he just would have been another engineer in the Navy. That's all I'm saying. I think he was a very good ball player. I would never disrespect him by even saying that he wasn't. But I'm not going. I don't mention David Robinson in the Gorillas and the Killers. I just don't get down with the man like that. I'm sorry, I don't do it. But like I was saying, is this gonna be the first? They say defense wins championships. That's Myles Garrett right there, playing for the Browns. Damn. But you know what? Myles Garrett at least says that he said he's only gonna play 10 years, but he says when he retires, he's gonna be unforgettable. He's gonna be one of the all-time greats. So at least Myles Garrett he has outside interest, which I commend him for that. Big ups to Myles Garrett for not letting football be his end-all, be-all. But you know what? he still says, I want to be the greatest. He says he wants to leave an indelible